Taurus, welcome back, Taurus. This is So True You Tarot. It's going to be that intimate sexual tarot reading for the month of July. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you guys for all the likes, all the positive comments, and all the new subscribers. Taurus, I didn't get those weeklies out. I just got really busy trying to do some extra work. But I'm working on it. I'm such a procrastinator, but I'm trying. But you got your monthlies, so here we go, Taurus. The reason I started off with Taurus was because I think last month I accidentally kept the Taurus video on private. I didn't realize it was still on private and it didn't pick up that many views, and I felt kind of bad. Like, wow, it was on private. I don't even know, for days before I realized it when I checked back that it was on private. I don't know if anybody was able to see it. So I said, let me just start off with the Taurus video first for July. So thank you so much. We're going to get started, Taurus. All right, so this is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all the Tauruses that's watching the video. If I do sound a little bit funny, Taurus, it's because I'm wearing a flipper, which is basically a fake tooth. So I hope it don't slide out during the video, because I'm getting an implant in the front tooth. One of my front teeth is getting an implant, so I had to put this in so I don't look weird when I talk, like I got a big hole in my mouth. So let's see where we at, Taurus. I hope we got some good sexual energy going on for my Tauruses. Push some stuff back. Let's get started, Taurus. One more shuffle. Then we go. Taurus, let's get started. Let's see, y'all got some good sex happening in July. All right. I know you probably can't see the spread too good, Taurus, but sorry, I'm gonna show you the cards anyway. So even if you can't see the layout of the spread, I'm still gonna show you all the cards. Let me slide this over just a little bit, Taurus. All right, let's get started, Taurus. Let's see where we at. Okay, Taurus, we're already starting out with an imbalance of justice. All right, there's some justice that hasn't been served in July. We starting out with justice. Maybe a bit of injustice. Somebody feel like they deserve some type of justice from a situation that happened in July, Taurus. Because this is the justice card. So that means the scales are just not balanced. Hopefully they'll balance in your favor. This could be with a sexual relationship. But sometimes, even though I do the sexual cards, Taurus, this may be speaking to somebody that's dealing with something that's not sexual. I always throw that out there. It is what it is, okay? But there is some injustice in a relationship or some type of sexual relationship, Taurus. And maybe you just don't, you're not seeing this justice. And the reason I say that is because the card right next to it is the moon card, which means there's a shadow here. This is the moon. Like there was an interruption or something happened, Taurus, and you feel like whatever happened, you want to know, you want the justice behind it. Like maybe, you know, you were supposed to get together with somebody, or you guys were supposed to do something together, or it could even be a sexual thing that was supposed to happen, Taurus, but it did not happen. So there's an injustice here. Somebody feel like, you know, you stopped talking to me, you just ended the relationship, you know, and what happened? But with the moon card, I've said it before, Taurus, it's almost like the moon is casting a shadow. So you don't know why this happened. You may not know why this happened, not for a while, because the moon is an illusion. It's like an illusion, all right? Sometimes things happen, I say, with the moon card that's not your control or this other person's control. Things happen around, but you were around this situation, so it feel like it happened to you. But you may not find out till later that whatever happened, it may not have been anybody's fault. It's just the circumstances that happen, okay? So maybe that's why there's an injustice here. You may not hear from this person again. The person stopped calling. They stopped talking, you know, and maybe right after y'all sexual, you know, relationship, it ended. And you feel like, I want some justice. Like, did you just use me in this relationship? But I don't know if they just use you. It's just a situation that happened that was beyond their control as well, okay? I hope this helped a little bit for the Tauruses. Like I said, this is general, so it's not going to speak to all the Tauruses that's watching the video. I do have a Taurus here who is getting exactly what they want out of a sexual relationship. Go ahead, Taurus, you get that. We got the 8 of Wands. So I feel like this is somebody taking action to get what they want in a sexual relationship or in a relationship in general. You do your thing, Taurus. You do that. You get what you want. And the only way to get what you want is to take action. It's not going to just come to you sometime, Taurus, right? We got to take action to get it. So this is my getting what I want, taking action to get what I want in a relationship sexual or otherwise. All right, Taurus? So you do what you got to do. I do feel like this is relating also to somebody the same. This is almost going to the same person. I don't know why I feel like that, but I do. I feel like this person feels like they want something more, maybe out of a sexual relationship. Like, I want more. I'm not getting enough. You know, you may be happy in your relationship, but you don't feel like you're getting enough out of your relationship. Maybe not enough sex out of your relationship. So Taurus, I do feel like you're taking action to get more, to get that little bit more, maybe more sex from somebody else. I'm not a judge. I'm just reading the cards, okay, Taurus? So with the 7 of Cups, I feel like there is love in your relationship, but you're just not completely satisfied. You want more. There's somebody here who is oblivious to the fact that you're not completely satisfied. You know, if you look at this girl, she got her hand on her mouth, Taurus. I feel like she's smiling because she know there's some more coming. Like, she's going to get her more. More is coming because she did what she had to do. She took action to get more. She, you know, this person here drinking the porridge, not paying no attention to the fact that she don't even have nothing in front of her but a fork or a spoon, which means obviously that it wasn't enough. Whatever she had was definitely not enough, okay? Some people don't want to hear that. That could be the truth. You could be a cross watcher, Taurus, watching this, and you could be like, you know what, I give her everything. And what you mean is not enough? Because I do hear people say that in the comments. It's not enough. It's not enough sex. It's not enough love. These are cups. That's emotions. That's love, you know? It's just not enough. You may feel like what you're getting is enough. But this Taurus don't feel like they're getting enough, all right? This person is not getting enough, and they want more, and they're ready to take action to get more, all right? I do have the 5 of Swords in the reverse, so I feel like that argument, that half-ass argument that y'all having, they're not arguing about it no more. It's like they're going to take action. There's no more. This is in the reverse. So in the upright, I would feel like Taurus, y'all arguing about whatever it is. Y'all not reaching no middle ground. You see she only half dressed, which means there's a half argument. It's not going anywhere. But it's in the reverse. So I feel like this person not even going to argue about this no more. They're done. It's not even an argument. They're going to do what they got to do to get what they want out of a situation, sexual or otherwise. They're going to take action. They're not happy. They're not completely satisfied. And they're not arguing or asking you to change anymore. They don't want to ask you to keep changing, you know, do what you got to do. They're not going to say it no more. They're going to do what they got to do for them, for themselves. All right, Taurus? And that's the energy on the right. I'm going to go with this energy on the left. And I do have a Taurus here that's in some type of emotional, physical, sexual, mental abuse. Okay, this is my 8 of Cups. This is somebody that's been in an abusive relationship, or you just got into this abusive relationship. I feel like you may be the one making a decision to leave this abusive relationship. You don't deserve it, Taurus. You don't deserve it. And is it going to be easy to get out of it? No, it's not. I'm not going to tell you that. Just get up and go. That's not always the quickest. The quickest solution is not always the right solution. Sometimes people have to work things out that's better for them. But Taurus, you don't deserve this person to speak into you any kind of way. You don't deserve nobody holding their hand over your mouth, trying to tell you what to wear, how to dress, what to do, where to go, when you could go, what time. You don't need that. You don't need this person. You need to love yourself enough to know that you can do bad without them. You don't need them to be in your life, Taurus. You know, and I'm not going to sit up here and preach to you, but I will tell you that you know you don't deserve it, and I think that's why you're getting tired of it. This is the 8 of Cups. You do love this person. There's love here. You just don't want to deal with this abuse. All right? And I think you're tired of it because the card right underneath that, Taurus, is the 8 of Swords. So this is like somebody that's just tired. This is a burden. This relationship is a burden on your back with the 8 of Swords. It's a burden. You see his face? He's sweating. You can't carry this relationship. You can't carry an abusive relationship and try to maintain your daily life, Taurus, with this person always on your back. You can't breathe. You can't do anything. You can't make no moves. You can't talk. You can't say nothing. This is abuse. It's abuse, Taurus, and I feel like you're getting tired of it. That's why I said you know what you have to do. You have to make that move, all right? Because right now this is heavy. And you're tired. You don't want to carry this relationship, okay? Taurus, we got the Hierophant. So I do have a Taurus. I'm going to try to slow down. I know I talk fast, guys. I'm going to try to slow down a little bit, but I have the Hierophant card. This is a relationship that someone, you or this cross watcher or whoever, is letting society make decisions for you, Taurus. You want to be with this person. They want to be with you. But for whatever reason, it could be religion, family, sexual orientation, whatever's going on here, you letting other people make decisions. Like, This look like the Pope and the nun. Now, it's not the Pope and the nun. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying by the way the card look religious, that these two people shouldn't be together in no type of sexual way, right? They're like, why is they messing around? But listen, that's society's judgment. Y'all two human beings who love each other. So you cannot let outside sources make love decisions for you, Taurus. This is your life. Your love life, you and this person's love life. But I do feel like there is somebody here that is letting someone else make decisions on their behalf. You're letting society make decisions on why you two should or shouldn't be together. Okay? Now, this is speaking to all Tauruses, not just one particular Taurus. Maybe one card is speaking to one Taurus, and there's another card speaking to another Taurus. Sometimes I read like this, guys, and it feels like it's reading for one person, and sometimes it jump around. And I do feel like this reading is jumping around because I think I'm talking to quite a few different Tauruses having different situations, okay? That's just what's going on. It's all over the place because it's all over the place, okay? So whoever this Taurus is going through this, you're letting other people make decisions for you in your relationship, okay? You're letting outside sources, society, other people make decisions why you two can't be together. And it could be family. It could be family why letting family telling you you shouldn't be with this person. They're too old, they're too young. I'm just throwing things out here, you know, but this is what I feel like. They're making your decisions for you instead of you making your decisions. Okay, Taurus? Starting with this energy at the bottom, I have the Judgment card. Uh-oh, Taurus, it's a judgment call coming for a situation, a sexual situation. Look at this card. Why is there so many people under that blanket, Taurus? Look at that. Too many people under that blanket. Too much going on. There's a judgment needs to be made. Somebody looking for justice in the month of July, Taurus, and they're looking for judgment to be made. They want a judgment call on this situation, okay? And I always say, like, this card reminds me, a better version reminds me of my animal tarot deck. If you have the, or you've seen the animal tarot deck, it's a picture of this is a picture of the sleigh with the presents and all the reindeers, and there's no Santa Claus. Where is Santa Claus? Somebody gonna be held responsible for this. It's like somebody wants someone to be held responsible for why this happened this way. Why somebody pulled the blankets up and they realized that it was just way too much going on under there. Too many people sleeping with each other. A big orgy, a big old orgy. And it's like your person was involved with that person and that person and that person. Taurus, it's just a lot. And I think you're ready for a judgment on that situation. You're like, you know what? I want a judgment call to be made because this is not right. What happened here? Sexually. Okay, Taurus? The energy right next to that I do have is the Three of Wands. This is a bold decision that somebody is not making. It's in the reverse. This is my Three of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is not going to make a bold decision on a situation. They're not going to make that decision. The reason it's a bold decision is because it's going to affect you, Taurus, and it's going to affect everything around you. Everyone around you. That other person, you, and it's in the reverse, which lets me feel like, Taurus, you're not making no bold decisions right now. You don't want to make that bold decision in this situation. So you're choosing not to. You don't want to make a bold decision about a situation, then you're not going to make it. And I feel like because you're not making no bold decisions, you're going to continue with this relationship that's being done in the dark. Basically, you're going to continue with this sexual relationship where you meet up with this person and y'all sleep together and they're not going to tell nobody. They can't tell nobody because of their job, because of where they work, because of who they're married to. So because you don't want to make a decision, you decided to not make no decisions, which is also a decision in itself. I don't know if you know that. It's three wands here. Your decision, their decision, no decision. Okay? So you're choosing no decision right now. And that's a decision in itself. That's the bold decision. No decision. And you're going to continue to sleep with this person. This person that you kind of want them, you want it to be more of a relationship. Like you want this to be an open relationship where you could talk to people in public. People can know about y'all together. But that's not going to happen. You know that, Taurus. You know that this person is not going to tell nobody. They probably married, Taurus. They got a whole nother wife, a whole nother family. You know, they're in a job where they can't tell nobody. They have this type of, you know, position that they can't tell nobody they sleep with you. Y'all could be working in the same place, you know, and you ready for this to come out. Like you almost ready to leave your job because you want to be with this person. But it don't matter, Taurus. I feel like even if you left your job, even if you left, they're still not going to make this happen the way you want it to happen. They're still going to continue to keep this a secret sex relationship. All right, Taurus? I'm going to start with the energy at the top, and I got the Four of Cups. What you looking for, Taurus? Somebody. You liking somebody? This is for my Taurus that's liking somebody. You kind of got your eye on somebody here, Taurus, and I think you're trying to look up some information. You might be trying to, you know, check them out on Facebook, see if they got that Facebook account. You want to know if they with somebody. Like, do you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Because this guy is really looking through behind this door, and he didn't just barge in. He kind of opened it and he peeked through, like, what's going on in there? Like, what's going on with these cups? That's emotions. You know, somebody's starting to get in their feelings and they want to know more. You know, you like, I like them. I really do. I like her. I really do. I'm kind of getting in my feelings, and I want to make sure that they're not with nobody, or that they don't have this baggage behind that door. Like, they got, you open that door, Taurus, and be like, you got a whole family back there, you know. So I do feel like it's okay to get a little more information about this person, because you don't want to get yourself set up either, Taurus, in a situation that is a little too late to get out of after you done put your feelings in. Okay, Taurus? So this is for you. The card right next to that, Taurus, I have is the Temperance card. So I do feel like there was a sexual imbalance. This is Temperance. This is somebody that felt like they wasn't getting their needs met. Okay? Excuse me. It's in the reverse, Taurus. So I feel like you could be getting your needs met now. You might not have been getting your needs met. So this person was having sex under the table. And you're like, what? Sex under the table? Yeah, because with the Temperance card like this, I feel like this person was, you know, might have been asking for sex. They're going on about their daily life, doing what they do, and they're not getting their needs met. So they, guess what? They had to go under the table. You know, it happens like that. Sometimes we got to go under the table to get our needs met. No judgment here, Taurus, but I'm just saying it was in the reverse. So I do feel like you might have already took that step. Or you may changed your mind. Maybe you was going to go under the table. I picked that up too. You might have decided not to do this. Like, I'm not going to go under the table at the moment until I find out some things. Maybe you need to look a little bit deeper, you know, on a situation before you decide to go under the table to get your needs met, because it's in the reverse. So you may have made a decision not to do that. Maybe you change your mind. Maybe you like, you know what, I care about who I'm with enough to work with them a little bit longer so that I don't have to go under the table to get my needs met, because somebody's not getting no sex. Plain and simple. Taurus, somebody's needs is not being met, and they made a decision either to go under the table and get them needs met, or they made a decision to wait and not do that yet. I'm not saying they're not going to do it right now. I mean, later, they're just not doing it right now, Taurus. I don't feel like they're not going to do it right now. All right? The last card, Taurus, for the reading in July is Two of Pentacles. This sexual partner, the sex is good. I don't think there's no complaints about y'all sex life. The sex is good. Y'all have great sex together. But there's some dishonesty when it comes to money in a sexual relationship. And I know some of these readings, sometimes they tend to sound a bit tedious. Like, that's all you say is there's money and sex. But I say it again, it sounds tedious to me too. Sometimes I'll be like, is that all people have problems with, is money and sex? But it's true. I'll turn on and watch forensic files and find out somebody got killed because they was lying about the money. Because money was involved and somebody was stealing money and then somebody died. So listen, there's some dishonesty here with a sexual relationship involving money. Either they're not being completely honest with you about how they get their money, how they spend their money, how they paying the bills. But this person, this is the last card, Taurus. So this lets me know that it's speaking to you regarding a sexual relationship, regarding money, finances. They're lying. Okay, I'll just put it like they're lying, Taurus. Either you lying or they lying, but I feel like it's more falling on a dominant energy. They may not be telling you the truth about money, finances coming into this relationship. Now, it has nothing to do with y'all sex life. Y'all sex life is great. But that lying, not so good, because it fell at the last card. So which lets me know that somebody's leaving or going into the month of July still wondering about their finances and this person that you're sleeping with. Okay, Taurus, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the viewers who stuck with me through all these years. I appreciate it, guys. I really do, and I'm grateful. Thank you so much, and I am not going to say that I will start weeklies yet. It's just a lot going on, and I have good intentions. Always have good intentions. It just didn't get there yet. When it happens, you'll see it. You'll be like, oh, she doing weeklies. So True You Tarot got them weeklies on. Okay, so, but thank you so much. And again, I will see you next month with your monthlies. All right, bye, guys.